So, welcome back once again. So, in a world where headlines are often dominated by conflict, controversy, and constant scrutiny, a quiet and a tender moment from Prince Harry and Meghan's family life has managed to cut through the noise and remind the people of something far more meaningful. It is not a grand, it is not a grand royal appearance, nor a careful stage public engagement. Instead, it is simple, intimate glimpse into a life built on love, warmth, and authenticity, and it is capturing hearts everywhere. So, at the center of this beautiful moment is Meghan, gracefully arranging soft pink flowers, her focus calm, and her presence serene. And there's something almost symbolic about it. The act itself is simple, yet it reflects a deeper sense of peace and intentional living. Meghan is not performing for audience or fulfilling a rigid expectation. She is simply present, creating beauty in a quiet, personal way. The soft pink tones of the flower seems to echo the gentle atmosphere surrounding her, adding to the sense that this is a life carefully nurtured away from chaos. So watching her is Prince Harry, and what stands out most is not just his presence, but his expression. Because there's admiration, there's genuine, unguided, and deeply human, and it is not the kind of admiration that is performed for cameras or shaped by protocol. It is the kind that comes from a partner who sees, appreciates, and values the person in front of him. In that moment, Harry is not prince defined by title or expectation. He is simply a husband quietly taking in the woman he loves. There is a softness to this dynamic that speaks volume about the life they have chosen. Because for years, their relationship have been discussed, analyzed, and often misunderstood in public sphere. Yet, moment like this tells far more honest story, one of partnership, mutual respect, and emotional connection. Her gaze is not just admiration, it is recognition of life they have built together, one rooted in intentional rather than obligation. And then, in the most delightful and unexpected way, the scene shifts a little. Princess Lilibet then enters the spotlight with pure and unfiltered joy. She chases chicken, completely immersed in her own world of curiosity and laughter. So it is a moment that feels almost cinematic in its innocence. There is no self-consciousness, no awareness of being watched, just the simple happiness of a child exploring her surrounding. Lilibet's playful energy transforms the scene from peacefully to joyful, adding a layer of warmth that is impossible to ignore. Her laughter, her movement, and a carefree way she runs after the chicken, it is reflect a childhood that is grounded naturally and refreshingly ordinary. So in a family so often associated with global attention, this glimpse of normalcy feels both rare and incredibly powerful. And what makes this moment so impactful is how effortless it blends different expressions of love. Because there's quite steady love between Harry and Meghan, visible in a way he watches her and the calm she embodies. And then there's the vibrant, energetic love of a child expressed through Lilibet's laughter and playful spirit. So together they create a complete picture of a family that is not defined by title or expectation, but by connection. Truly connection. It also speaks to environment Harry and Meghan are creating for their children. Lilibet's freedom to run, explore, and simply be a child suggests a home where joy is encouraged and individuality is nurtured. There's a sense that this is a space where life is not overly controlled or restricted, but allowed to unfold natural. That is itself is a powerful statement about the kind of upbringing they value. For Harry, this must carry a particular deep significance. Having grown up in an environment often shaped by formality and public, scrutiny, moments like this likely represent something profoundly meaningful. Watching his daughter laugh freely, seeing his wife at peace, and being part of a life that he prioritizes. Emotionally well-being over public expectation that is more than just a pleasant moment. It is in many ways a realization of something, he may have long desired. So Meghan's presence in this scene is equally important. Her calmness, her focus, her ability to create beauty in simplicity all contribute to the atmosphere of the moment. She's not just arranging flowers. She is shaping an environment that reflects care, thoughtfulness, and deeply appreciation for life's quieter pleasure. It is a reminder that strength does not always have to be loud or visible. Sometimes it exists in our ability to cultivate peace. So the image of Harry admiring Meghan while Lilibet plays nearly captures something that resonates far beyond their personal story. It touches on a universal theme: love, family, presence, and the importance of cherishing small moments. In a fast-paced world where people are constantly looking ahead or reflecting on the past, these scenes invite a pause. It encourages a focus on the present, on the beauty that exists in everyday life. And there's also something deeply reassuring about seeing such a grounded and a genuine moment from individuals who have lived much of their lives under intense public intention. It humanizes them in a way that headline and narrative often fail to do. It shows that beyond the titles and global recognition, there is family simply living, loving, and growing together. And at this moment, continue to circulate and capture attention. It is not difficult to understand why it resonates so strongly. It is not dramatic or controversial. It does not rely on spectacle or gleaning. It offers something far more enduring, a reminder of what truly matters, and love that is felt and experienced without hesitation. So joy that is spontaneous and unfiltered, and a sense of peace that comes from being exactly where you are meant to be. And in the end, this glimpse into Harry and Meghan life is more than just fleeting snapshot. It is a reflection of deliberate choice, a choice to prioritize family, to embrace authenticity, and to find happiness in a simply and everyday moment that often go unnoticed. And in doing so, they are just telling their own story. They are quietly inspiring others to look at their own lives and recognize the beauty that already exists within them. And perhaps what makes this moment linger in people's mind is how effortless it reflects a life aligned with purpose and feeling rather than pressure and expectation. There's no need for grand gesture or public validation here. Just a family sharing space, time, and Guinea connection. In Harry Quiet's admiration, Meghan's peaceful creativity, and Lilibet's carefree laughter, we are reminded that the most beautiful stories are often the simplest ones, lived fully in the present and felt deeply in the heart. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like for more updates.